Then we brought you back to life after your death so that perhaps you would be grateful. This verse shows the great mercy of God toward his servants, and that no matter how much a person sins, falls, or drifts away, the door of return remains open if they sincerely turn back to him. The children of Israel said, "We will never believe you until we see God with our own eyes." And after the thunderbolts struck them because of this attitude, God did not leave them in that state. Rather, he gave them life and another opportunity once again. Then we brought you back to life after your death, meaning God restored you after the collapse and downfall that overtook you. And death here is not only physical death, but also the death of determination, the death of motivation, and the extinguishing of a person's inner strength. Sometimes when a person falls into a major sin or witnesses the consequences of their wrongdoing, they feel completely broken, as if their will has stopped and they no longer know how to return or continue the path. But the mercy of God does not stop at a person's fall. Rather, he can raise them again. Then we brought you back to life, meaning he gave you another chance and reopened the doors of goodness, repentance, and righteous action once more. A person may weaken, become distracted by worldly life after being close to God, or begin the path strongly and later fall back. And this is from the nature of the human soul, if it is not constantly purified and disciplined. That is why some people enter the path of guidance with great passion, but over time their determination weakens, and their hearts return to attachment to worldly things. But when God sees sincere return from his servant, he restores them again and opens the doors of goodness for them once more, so that perhaps you would be grateful, meaning so that you may reach true gratitude. Gratitude here is not merely words spoken by the tongue, but responding to God's favor with righteous actions, obedience, and firmness upon the path. God restored them after their fall and granted them another opportunity so they would recognize the value of this mercy and use their lives for goodness instead of misguidance. When a person realizes that God has given them another chance after weakness or deviation, that realization should transform into practical gratitude, turning back to God, doing righteous deeds, and remaining firm upon the path. Summary: no matter how much a person falls or how weak the determination becomes, the mercy of God is able to revive them again. But after receiving that mercy, the servant must respond with true gratitude through righteous action, steadfastness, and sincere return to God. And all praise is due to God, Lord of all worlds.